อีกหนึ่งธุรกิจนะคะที่ถือว่าเป็นอุตสาหกรรมที่ขยายตัวได้อย่างแข็งแกร่งในช่วงที่ผ่านมาก็คือธุรกิจโลจิสติกนั่นเองนะคะซึ่งก็ถือว่าเป็นธุรกิจขนส่งที่มีผู้เล่นหลายเจ้าทีเดียวค่ะวันนี้เรามีโอกาสนะคะได้รับเกียรติจากผู้บริหารของ Kerry นะคะที่จะมาพูดคุยนะคะถึงวิสัยทัศน์แล้วก็กลยุทธ์ของบริษัทด้วยนะคะแล้วก็ล่าสุดมีการปรับราคาสวนกระแสท่ามกลางเงินเฟ้อพุ่งราคาน้ำมันสูงนะคะแต่ว่าเขามีการเคาะราคาเริ่มต้นเพียงแค่15 บาทเท่านั้นทำได้อย่างไรแล้วก็กลยุทธ์นับจากนี้ไปเพื่อที่จะเป็นเบอร์หนึ่งในประเทศไทยนั้นเขามีวิธีการอย่างไรนะคะพูดคุยพร้อมกันนะคะกับทางด้านของมิสเตอร์อเล็กซ์อึ้งนะคะซึ่งเป็น CEO ของ Kerry Express Thailand นะคะสวัสดีค่ะมิสเตอร์อเล็กซ์ Good morning Thank you for joining us
สวัสดีครับ
How are you?
สวัสดีครับ
Look as bright as always, good Alex. Well, first of all, can I ask you how do you see the future prospect of logistics industry here in Thailand, and especially the future prospect of Kerry here in Thailand in particular?
The logistics future of Thailand will be amazing. If you open the map, we are in the middle of ASEAN, and you know China is becoming number 2 economy in the world and becoming number 1 in no time, and we are at the doorstep of this superpower and in the middle of all the economic power in Southeast Asia. So people will come to trade in Thailand, they will pass through Thailand, and all this facilitation, we need logistics. So we have absolutely no doubt about the future of logistics in Thailand. And about the future of Kerry Express, we are very, very positive about that. We have invested a lot of resources, time and effort in the country for more than 17 years. Only for KEX alone. So I think it's time for us to have a great return and setting our path sustainably in Thailand.
Right. And we know that your goal is to be number 1 in Thailand logistics industry. So what are your strategies to reach the point and how long would it take?
Amazing. Indeed, if you're looking into parcel service in Thai is pasatu, song pasatu, right? And in that regard, we are already number 1, and we have already been number 1 for a period of time. And our strategy is very, very, very simple: to focus. And in English, we say to be better and cheaper all the time. And that's why our service can be more affordable. People are happy with our service, and they are not only happy, we will make them happier every day. And this is what we call continuous improvement in regard of being better and cheaper.
Right.
Well, Kun Alex, let me put it this way. The market situation as far as logistics industry is concerned is very highly competitive. And there are many players in the market already. And besides that, inflation is soaring. And also the oil price is soaring. How do you see the situation of market competition in Thailand right now amid of those kind of uncertainty and several challenges?
You're so right. The inflation oil price coming up, it is absolutely not easy. And in a market that is absolutely not easy, or you can say even difficult, the stronger people will be standing, the weaker people will be going. And indeed, in our market, this is not a static market. This is not a developed market yet. We are still developing. So we become stronger every day, and we make sure we're stronger than our competitors. And you need to pay attention to the fact that there is not increasing number of express company. Indeed, many of the regional players are leaving the industry because of being weak. So we need to keep ourselves strong all the time.
Right. And what are the key success factors of your business growth?
We have made a double-digit growth year on year, which is very, very encouraging. Comparing to last year, our scale and our volume has grown nearly 50%. So that is an amazing signal and a reward to our hard work and to our very focused approach to the market.
Sorry, how many percent growth?
50%.
50%. Wow.
50. Wow.
Yes.
Well, Kun Alex, I see numbers of, for example, like innovations, new products, for example, Kerry Cool, Kerry XL, Kerry Wallet. How does that contribute to your further growth as well as your strengthening and positioning here in the Thailand market?
That's a very good question. Indeed, by creating more innovative product doesn't mean that we are losing focus. Our number one focus is still on parcel and express delivery. However, when the company is listed and when we're growing, we need to build more verticals or product to cope with different customers. But our strategy is with this diversification, we are still very express focused, and all this new product should be surrounding express delivery. Imagine people sending parcel every day. They will need to pay. That's why we create Kerry Wallet. They will need to send cold items, so we have Kerry Cool. So in 3 to 5 years time, I will feel no doubt that all this new product or new services will contribute to a more significant portion of our revenue and profit.
Mr. Lek, we have heard that Kerry is now looking for opportunity to M&A. Do you have anything in pipeline yet?
Of course, indeed, in the country and also in the region, we are always actively looking for partners, looking for new opportunity. This is a continuous exercise, and we never stop. And that's why since our listing, you see, we continuously announce new joint venture or new partnership with different people. So this is nothing new, but a discipline that we always follow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kun Alex, can I ask you about one of the campaign which really surprised the market? That's mean you will be offering the service of as less as 15 bahts to strike the market. I mean, surprisingly, amidst of the high inflation or high energy prices as well, high cost of living. What was the motivation or what was the explanation behind this decision to offer such a cheap logistic fee for that?
People love Kerry Express services, and many more people are willing and wishing to use Kerry service. That's why we reduce the price for the first step of our price list. So more people, especially in upcountry or in different markets, they will be able to start using our service. That's why we start at 15 baht. Simple.
Right. And how the new price help Kerry in terms of business?
It's very encouraging. We are having a lot of new customers coming in since we announced this price last week, and we are very excited about that.
How many customers on Kerry now?
We have many people not only asking but start to ship to Kerry, and these are unique customers that didn't appear in our platform before. So we achieve our target. We want new customers coming in to start enjoying and also trying Kerry service, and they love us.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, Kun Alex, 15 bahts, and at the same time, you mentioned that you will be delivering premium services. Such a low price, 15 bahts, and at the same time, premium services. How could you do that, managing low cost and at the same time maximize customer satisfaction for that?
We separate the two. Pricing is one thing. We want more people to enjoy our service. But our service quality, we don't look at our price while we are offering our service. That's why when in our operation network, in our service teams, we are very addicted to providing good service and continuously improving service. This is a culture. If you come into Kerry office, we are never satisfied with our service today, and that's why we are a better person tomorrow. And we have exhaustive resources being put into making our service better every day.
Right. Do you have anything to talk to your clients or potential customer?
We are in an industry that is a big platform. We are one of the biggest employers in the country. We're helping the country, but more importantly, we are serving the country in a way that nobody did before Kerry Express. We were the first express company, and we are the only company that doing delivery in this regard. So we are addicted to service, and we were better and cheaper. This is a very important message. Thank you.
Right.
Well, Kun Alex, when I first asking you about the future of logistics, you mentioned about Thailand as we occupy a strategic location. We are right in the middle of the region, and we are one of the key strategic locations for the trade ASEAN and China. Can you elaborate us more about your perspective about the ASEAN perspective of Kerry?
So you see, there are different big superpower on Earth. The US, the EU, China, and people are surrounding these three superpower in terms of economics. And we are in the middle of this superpower. And geographically, we are just at the doorstep of Southeast Asia. And when China and Chinese companies are going out of the country, they need to have international exposure. The first place they go are not Japan, Korea, or the US. The first place they go are always going to Southeast Asia because of similar culture or the similar origin of the language and of the people. And that's why we are at the doorstep. And ASEAN, any country alone is medium to smaller size. However, if you combine them together, it is one of the biggest cluster, economic cluster in the region. And we are talking about 60 million people. And that's why this becomes very attractive to China and other economic superpower. And more importantly, why Thailand? Because Thailand is in the middle of it, and Thailand is the place which is easiest to start and to do business. And that's why we are very positive. And we put ASEAN and Southeast Asia at a very high position in our group strategy.
Right. And could Alex, do you think the competition will be less in the near future?
As discussed earlier, the market situation, the economics are not easy for anybody. And we are the strong one. We have very strong group support and support by customers. What we predict is it will not be easy for the other players. I can't predict consolidation or sort of stuff. I can't say for our other players in the market, but we will see very fierce competition. And eventually in Thailand, there will be a couple of bigger players with more dominance and in terms of the market position and services.
Right.
Well, Kun Alex, I think that I had a chance to talk to you before that Kerry Express do not only focus upon profitability, but you also think about sustainability as well. Which particular dimension of sustainability that you think that you can enrich while you are doing business here in Thailand and even in ASEAN?
While you're looking at the horizon of not 1 to 2 years, but you are looking over the horizon of decades, sustainability is very important. And everybody is talking about ESG, and not many people are very really mean it. But to Kerry, the first thing about sustainability is people. And that's why if you look at the profile of Kerry, we overall have very satisfying and happy employees. And we are growing that culture. And only when you grow your people, you can go towards a long horizon of ESG. And indeed, we have a very strong presence in Hong Kong and other Asian countries. And we are actively looking for environmental friendly solutions to put into Kerry Express. And that's why we have pinned down very strong medium to long-term strategies and tactics for our ESG development, especially on green logistics. And today in the region, we are actively searching and inviting people to provide us this solution, and we will pioneer this development in Thailand, not to be a follower, but to be a policy setter, to do the best showcase in the country.
Right. Alex, we have one question for our audience. What is the Kerry competitive advantage?
As we always follow the same tactics. We are cheap and fair, so every day, and that's why after you use Kerry, you have no inertia. You have inertia, and you have no much better stickiness than our other players in the market. And in terms of our technology and in terms of our financial strength, we are a hybrid of 3 great companies holding our majority shares, including BTS Group, Kerry Logistics listed in Hong Kong, and also SF Express in China, one of the biggest and most valuable company in the region. So we are the hybrid of great companies.
Right. Okay.
Wonderful.
Today, thank you very much. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Mr. Alex Ng.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you very much for your valuable time. Thank you. See you around.
Thank you.
คุณอเล็กซ์อึ้งนะคะซึ่งเป็น CEO ของทาง Kerry Express ประเทศไทยนะคะก็มาเล่าให้เราฟังนะคะว่าจริงๆแล้วเขาเห็นโอกาสนะคะในตลาดอาเซียนนะคะซึ่งประเทศไทยก็ถือว่าเป็นจุดศูนย์กลางนะคะแล้วก็มีซูเปอร์พาวเวอร์คือมีพลังสูงมากนะคะไม่มีคำถามเลยนะคะว่าจะโตได้อย่างไรเพราะว่าถ้าตอนนี้สิ่งที่เขาเห็นก็คือมี resource หรือว่าทรัพยากรที่ดีมากนะคะแล้วก็ตอนนี้เขาเป็นเบอร์หนึ่งอยู่แล้วในการส่งพัสดุเขาพูดคำนี้ชัดทีเดียวหลายครั้งด้วยนะคะส่วนกลยุทธ์ง่ายมากค่ะเขาบอกว่าก็แค่โฟกัสนะคะแล้วก็ทำให้ถูกกว่านะคะ cheaper แล้วก็ให้คนที่ใช้สินค้าของเขา happy every day คือมีความสุขทุกๆวันเลยนะคะส่วนการโตต่อเนื่องก็ทำให้เขาสเกลนะคะแล้วก็ทำให้การเติบโตในช่วงที่ผ่านมาโตสูงถึง 50% ด้วยกันนะคะส่วนสิ่งที่เขาพยายามโฟกัสก็คือการมองหาดีลใหม่ๆการ M&A แล้วก็พยายามหาพาร์ทเนอร์อย่างต่อเนื่องนะคะซึ่งการที่ใช้กลยุทธ์15 บาทล่าสุดนั้นไม่ใช่เป็นกลยุทธ์นะคะที่เขาเพื่อตอบสนองกับลูกค้าเดิมอย่างเดียวแต่ว่าก็เป็นการดึงดูดลูกค้ากลุ่มใหม่ๆให้เข้ามาใช้งานด้วยนะคะรวมถึงถ้าถามว่าอะไรเป็นจุดแข็งของเขาที่ทำให้เขาต่างจากคู่แข่งก็คือเรื่องของเทคโนโลยีนะคะกับฐานะทางการเงินแล้วก็เขาถือว่าเป็นไฮบริดนะคะทำให้ใครมาใช้งานแล้วมี stickiness นะคะคือใช้แล้วติดเหมือนคุณผู้ชมหลายคนที่คอมเมนต์มาเนี่ยแหละค่ะพี่วิทย์ค่ะ
ก็ที่แกพูดคือว่า15 บาทจริงนะครับแต่ก็เป็นการขยายฐานลูกค้าได้มากขึ้นแต่ขณะเดียวกันเรื่องของ Premium Service ที่แกบอกนะครับเรื่องของตัวราคาก็อย่างหนึ่งเรื่องการบริหารภายในนะครับที่ทำให้มีคุณภาพที่ดีจนกระทั่งคนเกิดรู้สึกว่าติดใจแล้วผูกพันนะก็เป็นอีกประการหนึ่งกันด้วยนะครับแต่ที่สำคัญมากๆแกไม่ได้มองเฉพาะธุรกิจในประเทศไทยอย่างเดียวนะครับเพราะประเทศไทยนั้นคือศูนย์กลางของภูมิภาคใครจะไปใครจะมาในภูมิภาคนี้นะครับจะเป็นจีนเองก็ดีซึ่งอยู่ไม่ไกลTrading Partner ของประเทศในภูมิภาคแห่งนี้ครั้งใดก็ตามที่เขาจะนึกถึงภูมิภาคที่จะเติบโตก็คือภูมิภาคของเราและอุตสาหกรรมโลจิสติกส์ก็ถือว่าเป็นหนึ่งอุตสาหกรรมที่มีความสำคัญต่อการค้าขายระหว่างประเทศโดยเสมอมาครับเฟิร์นครับ
ฝากกดติดตามกดไลค์กด Subscribe กดกระดิ่งช่วยเตือนไม่ให้พลาดทุกข่าวสารดีๆจาก The Standard Well ค่ะ